What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have some more interesting news that surfaced dealing with Tyson Fury, newly crowned WBC two-time heavyweight world champion, and his Glovegate 2.0. We have some more interesting news that surfaced on the back end of these new photos that surfaced of Tyson Fury's glove, where you could clearly see his knuckles in the glove, and the glove looking deflated, and Deontay Wilder injuries photos surfaced of the dent on the left side of his skull, right about this area. You saw in the fight the swelling and the air was bleeding on the inside. Now you saw the dent that Deontay Wilder said he suffered, which aligned with a blunt object, according to his specialist, right? With that said, we saw BT Sports, Sky Sports come out and defend Tyson Fury, as Tyson Fury came out to try and defend himself and address the situation. We also saw MAURICIO SULAIMAN, WBC sanction body president, come out and say that he was in the locker room of both Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, and he saw no foul play as he watched both guys and witnessed both guys get their hands wrapped and gloved in both fights in LA and Las Vegas, in which Deontay Wilder team come out and show that he indeed was not in the locker room when Deontay Wilder got his hands wrapped and gloved, nor the video indirectly of Tyson Fury getting his hands wrapped with Jay Diaz that BT Sports put out to debunk the Glovegate situation shows that you don't see MAURICIO SULAIMAN in there either. MAURICIO SULAIMAN came out and he said it was irresponsible. He said it was sad. These are the words that he chose to use. He says that he saw no foul play with the gloves. And now I have new information that comes out and I stumble across. Well, MAURICIO SULAIMAN is partners with Paffen sports boxing gloves. You got it. If you look in the inside of some of Paffen sports boxing gloves, you'll see WBC certified tags inside. So, of course, MAURICIO SULAIMAN is not going to investigate this, because that would be investigating in partners. That would be a conflict of interest for MAURICIO SULAIMAN, right? Because that's his partners, ultimately. He deals with Paffen Sports. Now, I don't know how many sanctioned bodies deal with glove companies. I'm sure they all have some dealings with them. But in this case, in this situation, Deontay Wilder represented the WBC sanctioned body for 5 years. He defended the title 10 successful times. He was the longest reigning champion in the sport of boxing until he lost to Tyson Fury, ultimately in the rematch. So see, it's not about the loss. It's about integrity. And this is the thing that people are missing. They're saying, oh, you guys can't accept a loss. Deontay Wilder can't accept a loss. Media can't accept a loss. His fan base can't accept a loss. So there's excuses being made. No, it's about having integrity in a sport that's already dangerous enough. And these fighters risk their life for our entertainment. And yes, they get paid handsomely and rewarded handsomely for their services. But still in all, the sport of boxing is very dangerous. Last year, we lost a multiple of fighters. One in particular, a good friend of mine, Patrick Day, right? The sport of boxing is very, very dangerous. And so we've seen these things before. We've seen the Panama Lewis situation. We saw the Antonio Margarito situation as of late, right? We see boxers testing positive for PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs, okay? We've seen padding removed. We saw the situation with Marcos Maidana and Floyd Mayweather. Okay, so to turn a blind eye and pretend these things can't happen within the sport of boxing is irresponsible, to say the least. So all of the flack that Tyson Fury's getting regarding this glove gate situation. We saw his left glove flapping around abnormally, right? You could clearly see that his fist was either in the wrist area, definitely pulled down. You could tell from the hand wrappings how much hand wrappings is being shown as the fight goes on. Now you can clearly see his knuckles in the wrist area of his gloves in the rematch with Deontay Wilder. Now, is it Deontay Wilder's team? Is it up to them to do their due diligence and do their research and make sure everything's on the up and up when it comes to his opponent? Absolutely. And Deontay Wilder stated that somebody in his team failed him, point blank and period. That's not a question. But now it's about having integrity. When you see the injuries that he suffered and sustained in his fight, his skull on the left side of his face is dented in. That's abnormal. His specialist said that he's never seen this type of injury. Obviously, he's a specialist for combat sports athletes. He's never seen this type of injury with just padded gloves. Then you look and you see these pictures, and they'll tell you that the pictures are Photoshopped. But if you call the website and you check the website, they stand by their photos and say all their photos are legit. There's no Photoshop there. Okay, so it's about having integrity and doing your due diligence to make sure everything was on the up and up and there was no foul play. But this clearly shows the reason that MAURICIO SULAIMAN was not interested in doing any research and doing his due diligence and immediately came out to defend the gloves is because he has a relationship with Paffen Sports. He has a business relationship with Paffen Sports. He certifies their gloves. So in other words, he sponsors them. They're business partners of MAURICIO SULAIMAN and the WBC. And you can look inside the gloves and you'll see a certified tag from the WBC inside the gloves. If you don't believe me, I'll show you here in a photo. Okay? If you look at this photo, you'll see the WBC certified tag inside Paffen Sports gloves. That's the WBC certified tag with inside the Paffen Sports gloves. So there you have it. He doesn't want to go against his business partners. He doesn't want to see a possibility that there was some shop-worn gloves, they were tampered with, or there's any foul play, because then they're going to look at him and start to dig in his backyard if they do an investigation to see if he had any involvement in this situation. And one thing I can say is, it's pretty odd that you had a guy that represented your brand, represented your sanction body on the up and up, no issues, held the belt, that green strap high, in high regards, and you're quick to defend. And originally, at one point in time, MAURICIO SULAIMAN came out and said Deontay Wilder's career is all but over, and he's fighting for his career in the next fight with Tyson Fury. But you see guys like Saul Canelo Alvarez, who lost to Floyd Mayweather badly. Did he get knocked out? No. But he badly lost the fight. He lost every single round, arguably. It's not even arguably, but he lost every single round. Then he had a draw with Gennady Golovkin, and MAURICIO SULAIMAN didn't utter the sentiments that Canelo Alvarez is fighting for his career in the next fight. Deontay Wilder has 1 loss and 1 draw on his resume, a la Canelo Alvarez. So why would he be fighting for his career in his next fight against Tyson Fury when Canelo Alvarez rematched Gennady Golovkin and MAURICIO SULAIMAN didn't say Canelo Alvarez was fighting for his career against Gennady Golovkin when he was going into the rematch with Gennady Golovkin with 1 loss on his resume and 1 draw on his resume. Just like Deontay Wilder's going into the trilogy match with Tyson Fury with 1 loss on his resume and 1 draw on his resume. And there was a lot of people that felt like Gennady Golovkin should have got the nod in the first fight. So he should have had, going into this rematch with Gennady Golovkin, in a lot of people's eyes, 2 losses on his resume with no draw. But that wasn't the outlook on Canelo Alvarez's career. So why is that the outlook on Deontay Wilder's career, going into the trilogy match. Now immediately you come out and defend Tyson Fury and his glove situation without doing your due diligence, and then sitting there and claiming that you were in the dressing room in both fights and witnessed both guys get their hands wrapped and gloved, and then that proves not to be true. So you was not there. So you made that up. That's not a good look. And then to come to find out, you have a close relationship, business relationship, and involvement with Paffen Sports, the gloves that are in question in this entire situation. And you come out and you immediately state there's no foul play. And now one has to wonder, why would you do such a thing? Is it because of your business relationship? Is it because you wanted Tyson Fury to ultimately represent your sanction body and your title from the jump? Because he's the one that's wearing the gloves that you have a partnership with. He's the one now that wears the belt around his waist that you ultimately is your business. It's not a good look. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.